Hello YouTube, this is MDS13MDS here on behalf of the YouTube channel Pwning Religion. I just found this video that was put up on December 11th. Disabled comments, disabled ratings. I wonder why. Well, anyway, the title is The Blind Stupidity of Atheists. I'm going to try to post this as a video response, but I can imagine that it will probably be denied as he wouldn't even allow comments or ratings. What a pussy. So he obviously knows he's getting his ass into something here, or else he wouldn't have done that. Why would he do that? Anyway, let's begin.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
In store here, Brooklyn, New York. Let's speak a bit about the stupidity of atheism.
Oh, atheists are stupid.
All over the world. And, you know, there's a bunch of stupid people all over this world that are attempting to ban Christianity in Europe. They're trying to do it in the United States. These people...
Okay. And who might this be doing this? Maybe it'll some atheists, but not all of them. The majority of atheists do not want to ban religion. They want to dissemble it. They want to stop it. So, honestly, your argument is null and void. Sure, there are some assholes out there who would want to stop religion by banning it, but most of us would like to just dissemble it and make it go away by converting them. Okay, so, yeah, I have a brother who is an atheist too. He is in his late 20s. He has no desire to ban religion. He has no desire to force people into his way of thinking, but I think he would be happier. I haven't talked to him yet about his atheism. I just know he is an atheist. But I would imagine he would just want them to be converted to atheism the natural way, like pretty much everybody else was, unless you never believed from the beginning. Anyway, I spent too much time on that. 25 seconds in, we're already into some bullshit.
Well, it's so evil and so wicked and so blind and so naive and so dumb and so pathetic.
I'm so evil.
That they have to try to ban Christianity.
Yeah,
which
we're
is
pathetic.
like,
we're pathetic.
Standing in front of an oncoming...
Yeah, we're pathetic when you can't even enable comments and ratings. Yeah, sure.
Locomotive with your hand outstretched to the locomotive saying, I'm smarter than you. I'm stronger than you. Splat!
I would agree, pretty much, as if the locomotive was transparent, because we can't be run over by something that is not physical. God is not physical because he doesn't exist, you see? I can't be run over by something that doesn't exist, okay? Okay.
You know what's going to happen one day?
What?
When every human being stands before the living God. They're going to remember when the...
Living gods? And who says he's living? God doesn't have a life, he's just a god. They never said, God is alive, because alive is having a human body and having a cardiovascular system and a brain and heart and all these organs. It's helping you live. You can't be alive without that, so God isn't living, you see. If God exists, he is not living. He is spiritual. You don't even know your own book.
Books are open, as it says in the book of Revelation, and whoever his name was not found written in the Lamb's book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
Yummy, lake of fire. I also find that funny. How can there be a lake of gases? Because fire is a type of gas, thermal energy, and it's not solid nor liquid, so it can't be a lake of fire, okay? Stupid.
People, particularly on YouTube, that made all of their, comments and videos against God and mocking God and Christianity
God.
and Christians, are going to remember what they did.
Oh, I remember.
And they're going to have their tail between their
legs. No.
Just before they go off into
God, please forgive me.
Hell, where they're going to be there
I'm so sorry.
It's we Christians have the knowledge that the world doesn't have.
The knowledge to believe bullshit from a 2,000-year-old book written by idiots? Yeah, that's knowledge, alright. I wish I had that knowledge.
And what the world is doing is yelping their stupidity all over the land.
Yelp.
And they're becoming more and more deceiving in their self-deluded lies which is, spawned by the prince of the power of the air. And
fancy talk.
as the New Testament says, they are deceiving and being deceived. Evil men
Being deceived,
and impostors will grow.
Being deceived by something that doesn't exist?
Worse and worse. Deceiving and being deceived. But it says, but you, continue in the things you've learned, knowing from whom you've learned them, from Jesus Christ. And how Paul told Timothy that from childhood he had known the Holy Scriptures, which are able to make one wise, resulting in salvation through faith in Jesus Christ. In other words, the Scriptures point to God. And
in other words, Jesus says it, so it must be true.
And as you learn of the Lord and you grow in the grace and knowledge, I've been saying that so many people have made the Bible the end all, and it's not.
God is the end all.
We grow in His grace and knowledge, and we become more conformed into His image. As it says,
conforming to His image. We haven't changed, besides from evolution. That's a change. But humans haven't changed. We've become taller. We've began to live longer ever since 2,000 years ago. But living longer, I don't think, is something that God has His image for. We are not becoming in the image of God. If we were created in the image of God, we already are in the image of God. Dumbass.
In the book of Romans, those whom He foreknew, He predestined to be conformed into the very image of His Son. So the goal.
So God is a long-haired
Christ,
hippie.
The substance of our life is Jesus Christ. The fruit that can only be produced in our life comes by Jesus Christ. The results of any.
What fruit? I don't see this fruit. I see apples and strawberries and oranges and bananas, but that's created by trees, not Jesus. We don't see a Jesus tree nailed to a cross. Here, take my Jesus fruit. I don't see it.
Thing that we hope for in our life comes by Jesus Christ. And the rest of the world is dumb when it comes to this.
I'm dumb.
The world doesn't know a thing.
Poor world. We're
dumb. The world
dumb.
has the lie of atheism. It is the most moronic.
Look, the majority of people in this world are religious, and the majority of religious people are Christians. So you're basically saying Christians are stupid.
The point that exists in the world, and yet people buy it because they don't want God in their life.
Oh, I don't want God in my life.
The most quote-unquote intelligent, unquote.
Where do you pull this out of from, your ass? We don't not believe in God because we don't like Him. Where is the evidence for that? I don't believe in God because I can't believe in it. I don't see the evidence for a God. I have seen other explanations, such as evolution and the Big Bang, and those are backed up by actual evidence. Maybe it's not enough to have it completely true, but it's evidence nonetheless, and evidence that I don't see with religion.
Atheists are the ones that make the greatest attempt to intelligently disprove Christianity. You can't do it. It is impossible.
It isn't possible to disprove atheism either.
That's how dumb these people are.
You're dumber.
To say it is, is almost like you gotta be kidding. It's like, why should we have to even bother saying it? But we have to. It's like people who say, "Well, God,
say it again.
Have proof to us as a God."
It isn't working any better.
The white jackets are about to come ready for you, pal.
Really? Where are they coming? I don't see them.
Everybody knows God exists. He's created with everyone with the capacity to know He's there.
Okay, this is where it gets really stupid. And apparently God created us with the capacity to know that He isn't there, because I have that capacity. Many atheists around the world have that freaking capacity. So it's become, like, just X'd out. Your argument is destroyed by my argument, which is also destroyed by your argument. So we're getting nowhere. You're getting nowhere in this argument. You may think you're getting somewhere, but you're not, because you're stupid. You friggin' idiot.
It's just that man is on a war, vendetta against God.
Why? Why would we do that?
Are not right. So
why would we do this?
You want Christians.
Unless we thought it was true.
What Christians do is that they get involved and they get sucked into the mindless trap of atheists.
And then they get converted.
All over YouTube. And it is mindless.
You're mindless, apparently.
What they do is that they yelp that atheism is true or evolution has been proven to be true.
It kind of has.
Been proven to be true. And atheists.
It's been proven to be true more than yours has, sir.
It has not been proven to be true. But what they do is that they say it's proven to be true because they're trying to convince themselves.
It hasn't been proven. We don't say it was proven. We say that there is more evidence for this than there is for that.
That there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved, and whoever does not believe in the Son of God will spend eternity in hell consciously.
So oh no, I'm gonna die in hell. Hell is so scary.
A lie that evolution is true.
Are you gonna seriously throw hell over our heads forever? Do you think that hell is gonna scare us? What are you gonna do to us until hell?
And they're gonna be that way the rest of their life. I just thought I would just say that.
Scary.
Because when you are in Him who is true, and
I am
Jesus
in
says,
Him.
I am the truth.
Tasty.
You know what the truth of the universe is. You know what the truth of life is.
Basically, the rest of this video is bullshit. You saying you know God exists, even though we know it doesn't. And seriously, stop holding hell over our heads. If most of us aren't gonna die for a while, so holding something over our heads for that long, what are you gonna do until then, bitch? Goodbye, dumbass.